Hi, my name is Charlie Wanty, and this is my God story. 3 years ago, on September 14th, 2022, I just was kind of going through a rough patch of life. Self-employed, a lot of amazing things going on, two beautiful children, a wife, and just always thought I could do things on my own, that I was always in control. I had just a great business and always kind of successful in the things that I did. Really just kind of hit an all-time low in 2022, and I was kind of seeing a pastor and seeking help, and he finally just kind of looked at me in the eyes and said, "Are you ready to give your life to Christ?" And I, I was kind of caught off guard, but I think that was just the missing link, and I knew it right then and there. Last September, I had a very scary hunting accident. I essentially fell out of my tree stand as I was replacing the safety straps. I had a very strong inclination that something needed to be done. I had actually climbed up a first stand, and got halfway up and got down just because that feeling was kind of coming in and it was coming stronger. And I had sat on the ground for a while and decided to kind of walk back to my truck. And as I was walking back to my truck, I had another stand very close, and I said, "I'll just sit here for the night. I just want to be out here." And it was my 2-year anniversary of giving my life to Christ that day, so I just wanted to be in a tree stand and just enjoying God's creation. And as I was climbing up, I got to the top. I was replacing the straps on the actual tree stand itself, and took a slip. I've been bow hunting and setting tree stands up for 20 years already, and it just happened. I'm always pretty careful. I don't like heights. I like to be strapped in. I always wear a harness, but it just happened. I wasn't strapped in at that very moment in time. I was halfway down, and I just kind of, everything slow motioned. I knew exactly what was happening. I knew where I was. Just everything just kind of paused for a minute, and I thought when I hit that was going to be it for me. I hit the ground. This is the hardest thing that's ever happened to me. It felt like I got hit by a bus. I landed across my back. That day I just felt the Lord's presence, that He had more for me, that it wasn't my time, that He was there with me. After giving my life to Christ, I think one struggle that I have and I continue to have is making that public declaration with your friends, your family. It's kind of ironic that it's easier to tell people you're not super close to, because maybe they don't know your past, or I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe that's just, kind of the devil working at your heart. It's been harder for me to talk to my brothers and my parents about it, and close friends. But just making that public declaration that I want to live for Christ. I'm not going to always be perfect, but I do want to show I'm taking the next step. I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling fearful or just overwhelmed, that just being obedient to the Lord, knowing, just following through with what you know you're supposed to do. So after a 3-year battle, a spiritual battle for me, I'm just being obedient to the Lord, and I hope this encourages anybody in the audience having the same spiritual warfare, spiritual battle, that it might help share your testimony too. And that's my God story. I can't wait to hear yours.